So these are object literals, and there is a second method to create objects. The second method is known as the constructor, and this one is more powerful and also will provide a more dynamic behavior. So we're gonna remove everything from here, and we're gonna call this one Object Constructor. Constructor, like this. So we're gonna add a function, and then you're gonna name this similar to a class, so it's going to be using an uppercase. Then you open the parentheses, and then you open the braces. So this is going to be the Object Constructor. So let's say that this takes two parameters, for example, the name of the client and also the balance. We can pass this using this dot name equals name, and this dot balance equals balance. So this is going to be how you add these properties into the client. So let's add a quick example. We're gonna create a const person is going to be equals to new client. So this is going to create a new instance of the client object constructor. So you can see that this takes two parameters, the name and the balance. So I'm gonna add my name, you can add yours. We're gonna add Juan, and we're gonna add 1000 here. I'm gonna send this person to the console so we can see something. You can see that we have client right here from the object constructor. Then we have name, and then we have balance. Here you will have something called the proto, and you can see that it says constructor, and then we have client, and this takes a name and balance. We're gonna see this in greater detail in upcoming videos. So if you remember, I said that this approach is going to give you a more dynamic behavior. This is because you can create another object, person2, which is going to be equals to a new client, but in this case it's going to be different information. So for example, we're gonna add Karen, and let's say that she has 600 on the bank. So then we're gonna add console.log the person2. So now we have two different objects with the same properties but with different values. So using this approach, you can also add methods. It's going to be like this. This dot membership equals a function. And let's say that we add let name, and we're gonna check for the balance. We're gonna add if this dot balance is greater than 1000, then the name of this client or this membership is going to be gold. Else if this dot balance is greater than 500, then the name is going to be platinum. And finally, all the other clients are going to be normal. So we can save this, and in order to access this membership, we can copy this and paste, and you are going to use a dot again, membership, and add the parentheses. And right here I forgot to return the name. So save this. Now you can see we have platinum right here. So if we create this instance with 2000, you can see we have gold. So there are differences between the object constructor and also the object literal. If you plan to create multiple objects, I recommend that you use the object constructor. If you plan to hard code your objects, you can use the object literal. Just remember that if you want to access the properties in this object, the this keyword is going to be the way to access different properties and also access the different methods. Also here, this part is called the constructor. And you can see we have name, so this property, this name, is going to be added to name. So in this case, for example, Juan is going to be added right here. It's going to be passed right here, and it's going to be added as a property of the client object. So this is an object constructor that we have created. In the next video, let's see other default constructors that you will find in JavaScript.